You're watching Prime News at 7. Your news now.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time to get involved. Each week, we feature a local nonprofit organization to show you what they're doing for the community and how you can help. Today, we're talking to the Creative Discovery Museum. We have Henry Schulson here with us, the executive director. Welcome, Henry.
Well, thank you.
So tell me a little bit about the Creative Discovery Museum.
Well, our mission is to inspire all children to explore, innovate, create, and play. So we're a hands-on museum. We do that through our hands-on exhibits in both the arts and sciences, as well as we have early childhood areas, as well as through extensive programs, as well as outreach into the community, especially to schools.
You guys have a little bit of everything at the museum. Tell me about some of the exhibits you have.
Well, the exhibits we have, they range from river play, where you can climb aboard a boat and climb a structure, or actually float boats down a water table, to our Make It area. That's one of our newest areas where we use hammers and saws. We have sewing machines. We have a laser cutter in there. We have robotics and circuitry. So that's another great area, and that's an area that really lets kids create their own projects. We have our art area. We have a performing arts area. We're just about to expand our puppet area within the performing arts, so kids will, in a few weeks, be able to come and actually make their puppets that they can put on stage. And then on the second floor, we have our rooftop fun factory, simple machines, as well as our special exhibit area.
Wow, a lot going on at the museum, and you need plenty of volunteers to make it happen.
We certainly do. We need volunteers. I mentioned the Make It area, which is an area that really can, a lot of what we do is, since it's hands-on, but really having volunteers and having staff who can interact directly with visitor can make all the difference in the world. And so that Make It space is a great place where we could use adult volunteers to help out, especially if they have skills in woodworking or sewing, or basically if they just love to work with kids.
It's a lot of fun. And you work with teens as well, teen volunteers.
Yeah, we have an extensive teen volunteer program. We call them MAPS, Museum Apprenticeship Programs. We have about 100 teens, and they work year-round, and they help us with birthday parties. They help us in the teaching kitchen. They work at the craft table. Some work behind the scenes in recycling. We actually had a group, but we have a recording studio there, and we have electric guitars, but they keep getting broken. So we actually had a group of teen volunteers whose job was just to to help get those guitars back on the floor. So it's really an extensive teen volunteer program. Great way to build, learn skills, learn customer service, learn life skills. And so that's a program that goes year-round. You have to apply for it, but it's a fantastic program.
Yeah, very important for teens at that age.
Yeah.
And of course, you're telling me earlier, you need adults most right now, adult volunteers.
Yeah, we have a lot of teen volunteers, really looking for adult volunteers who can come on a regular basis. They can work in the Make It space. We also have Natural Treasures trading posts where kids can bring in, say, a nut or a leaf or something from nature that they find, and then they might trade it for a shell or a fossil. So if you have an interest in natural history, that's a great place to be. We're also expanding work in the art studio. So if you have skills in the art, that's another area, and we always need help behind the scenes. We have fundraisers coming up too. So our museum is our big fundraiser, which is in March, and so there we need volunteers to help with reservations, to sell tickets, or to help with, for example, decorations. So we can use people all the time.
And it's a great excuse for us adults to act like kids. It's our excuse to act like a kid being at the museum.
Exactly, exactly. And it's, everybody has a kid inside them, so that's a great way. That's a great way of putting it, actually. I love that.
So how can they get involved and sign up to volunteer?
They can get, we have volunteer coordinators, and so they can call the museum at 756-2738 and just ask for the volunteer office, and then we usually have a meeting and try to figure out the best, what your skills are and how you can best fit into our volunteer program.
Perfect. And you have a fundraiser going on right now, which wraps up in a couple of days. Tell me about this raffle going on.
Yeah, we have a raffle. We're raffling a trip to Disney World, so it's you get a pass to Disney, a one-day pass to Disney World. Also, you stay at a wonderful hotel there, resort hotel in Disney World, and so it's only $25 a ticket plus and it includes airfare.
Oh, wow.
Airfare as well. So and it ends on Thursday at midnight. So you can check out our website, and still tickets are only $25 a piece, and the trip is valued much more than that. So airfare, hotel, and one-day passes to Disney World for 4 people, and the hotels for 4 as well, 2 adults, 2 children, or I guess you can bring 4 adults too, however you want to do it. Yeah.
$25 supports the museum and could get you a trip to Disney World.
Yeah,
Can't beat that.
and that money supports our education programs, and we serve about 71,000 students a year. We also have extensive free admission programs too, so people who can't afford to come, we do a lot of programs to ensure that they can visit as well.
All right, thanks so much for coming on the show, Henry. I appreciate your time.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right, here's Patrick with another look at your forecast.